Carlos Ramirez, owner of NVS Audio in Roselle, New Jersey. My buddy Keith Doobie over at Doobie's Custom got a badass 3D printer and scanner. So he is making us an upgrade to our standard amp rack for the Street Glide that holds two Sound Digital 800s or Sound Digital 800 and a DSP. The problem with those racks is, depending on how you have the wiring, it might make the amplifiers a little bit too tall, because our rack is 1/2 inch thick. His rack is super duper thin. This thing is like 3/8 of an inch, and it molds down perfectly to the Street Glide factory rack, so it sits in there perfect. Look how he has it modeled. So when you have clearance issues like we sometimes have on the CVO, where the amp keeps the fairing from closing, this is your solution. So we'll still offer our standard rack. I think our standard rack's like $50, the PVC one that's pre-drilled with the bolts. This one would be an upgrade if you need it. This one would be $150. You can get them through us, or you can get them through directly from Doobie's Customs. I'll put a link below. Look how awesome this thing is. It's 3D printed, and it's an exact contour. Look how awesome this thing fits. Watch. So this is Street Glide CVO. Look at this thing dropping. It's perfect. So he's addressed a couple of small issues that we have with our rack. Like our rack, you have to grind out a little bit to get it to fit perfectly under this plug, or you could just wedge it, which puts a little pressure on the plug. Some people aren't comfortable with that. It contours to the sides, and it lowers the overall height. Look how beautiful that thing lines up. This is our standard rack. You see how it's a bit thicker?
How you doing? I'm Keith from Doobie's Custom Street Machines, Hudson, New Hampshire. And we're excited to reach out and let people know that one of our prototypes is now being manufactured. What it is it's an amplifier insert that fits on the 2014 through 2022 Harley Davidson Street Glide. Due to the fact that we've installed audio systems on these bikes, we noticed that there was a severe need for a low profile amplifier mount. Couldn't find anything currently on the market, and anybody that knows me knows I get triggered by that stuff, and I got to figure something out. So I took the stock factory multi-contour bracket, 3D scanned it, reverse engineered it, and came up with this design. This is a 100% carbon copy of the bottom of this bracket. I mean, you could just about literally throw this across the room and it fits right into place. It's unbelievable. Mounts in place with the radio screws that hold the radio onto the bracket, and currently this one's modified for the two Sound Digital 804 amplifiers. However, the bracket can be modified to fit any other aftermarket amplifier as long as it fits on this bracket and under the fairing on the Street Glide. The material that we chose for this is a PA6 30% composite. The reason why we picked it is because it's vibration resistance, and that it can handle high heat in applications that they're installed in. Not that amplifiers develop a lot of heat like that, but we wanted to be safe. Overkill sometimes is good. It also has an ISO rating of 527 and an ASTM rating of 257. Currently, we're accepting dealer applications. We have one on board right now, and we're extremely excited to work with him. His quality is comparable to ours, and we're excited to work with shops like that. So reach out for your specific needs, and we'll see if we can accommodate them, and we'll go from there. I thank you so much.